Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group with Morning Market Stir for Tuesday, October the 25th. Stocks surged on the open and held their gains for the session, up 0.5% in the S&P and the Dow. The Nasdaq led the way, up 1%, new all-time highs. That voids the key reversal that we saw October 10th when we made previous highs and actually closed lower. So it took a couple weeks, but that's been taken out and the trend remains strong. The key obviously here has been the dollar. The dollar made new highs yesterday at 98.82, ended up closing up 6. The euro currency right at that 109 level, waiting to see if that support can hold. Only a 40-point range between the high and the low yesterday. Crude oil was off 35 cents, did dip below $50 a barrel, which was significant, did come back, closed at 50.50. The low of the session was 49.60, so we'll want to keep an eye on that as support. Up above, keep an eye on the $52 from last week. Gold backed off with that stronger dollar, down 4 at 12.64. The low of the session was 12.60, and let's remember last week we made two-week highs at 12.76, up above to keep an eye on. So, after the strong stocks yesterday, in the midst of earnings, where do things stand here on Tuesday morning? Well, we're steady right now. The S&P is up 2 points, Dow futures up 15, and the Nasdaq's marking new highs up 0.25%, up 9 right now. The dollar, new highs once again by just a couple of ticks as we stand right now. 98.84 has been the peak, so let's see. It's kind of stalling out at this top and see if it continue to push higher or we're going to get some profit-taking pullback. The euro currency just below 109 at 108.96. Crude oil's down a whopping nickel right now at 50.45. Only a 50-cent range between the high and the low in crude here this morning, so I think it's focused on the dollar, trying to determine the next direction. Gold is on the upswing, $12.71 after giving up some gains yesterday. Right now it's up $7. Again, $12.76 is the high to keep an eye on. Looking at the stock markets, the focus on Apple. Apple earnings come out after the close. A 4.5% measured move is priced into the at-the-money options straddle for the week. And GM, good news from Detroit, all-time record profits there as far as $2.75 billion income for the quarter, earnings actually for the quarter, and they beat on EPS and revenue. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.